Are we?
No, we're not live yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I just hit it.
Pushed it to Twitch. But yeah, I'm already tired of seeing all the pro AI ads. Because I started seeing them like 2 weeks ago. There was like a whole ad talking about some people say AI will divide us, but we believe in humanity and the togetherness of humanity. And like it goes through this whole thing about
Spider-Man.
how people rally and blah, blah, blah. And then at the very end, I'm like, okay, who is this going to be? And it's a fucking meta ad. I'm like, okay, you're going to talk up AI and like, AI's not bad, guys, because you're profiting off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then this week I've been seeing a ton of these ads of seniors using ChatGPT, just like talking to it like it's a person.
Great.
Hey honey, how are you doing today? And like the AI response, it's like, oh, what's your name again? And it's like, just call me ChatGPT. And I'm like, nope, don't like this.
Somehow
don't like this at all.
I read enough of like the subreddit of like, am I overreacting or am I the asshole? Have y'all seen those subreddits or anything?
I've seen some of those, yes.
So this guy's trying to confront his significant other because she's chatting with it's a character from Attack on Titan that this AI is modeled after, and it will like randomly message her. She's talking to it.
Jaeger.
I don't know. That name doesn't sound familiar.
Levi.
Yes, that's it.
Another one.
That's it. It's Levi specifically.
the only other one I can think of.
Box is here. What's up, Box? We're talking AI and chatbots and falling in love with them. So this guy is trying to like draw the line. Like, we're watching a movie. You need to just talk to me about these things. Like, why are you talking to this bot thing that's modeled after a fictional character at that? It's so weird. She's comforted,
it's a real thing,
but she was upset, and that's why he was on Reddit asking about it. It's like, did I overreact to this because I made my opinion known, and then she like defended the thing? It's like another relationship, right? It's like talking to another thing that is Box says society is doomed. Yeah, it's pretty much.
And that's easy already out for him, right? Because at that point, I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't there. People were telling him like, dude, this is it, man. You just got like, let her have it. That's the path she's going down. Yeah, you've But that's what I wish I could find that thread, Sigil. I was glued to it.
That's already a thing because people were talking about like they were shutting down certain versions of the chatbots and people were bemoaning it. I feel like that was earlier this year or toward the end of last year, because there are people that literally have full-blown conversations with these things and develop like romantic attachments to these chatbots and all this. Yeah. And it's like, what is going on? What is this clown car in a haunted house of a world we live in right now? Like,
let me out.
Let me out. I don't want to be here.
Hey, my phone doesn't use the Apple Intelligence. And like Cesar was saying, that the new stuff is gonna all include that, and we're gonna get priced out of it, and then nobody's gonna be using that shit. Then what? Then what did the data centers turn into?
I'll show
every time I hear more and more about this crap, there's a part from Futurama. I can't remember what happens, but the professor gets just fed up and he's just like, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. And he takes the Planet Express ship off to look for like a new planet to live on. And I'm like, sometimes I'm about there.
I sent Boxes making a Clinker reference. I sent the football guys, Cesar's in there in front of the show, Mark's Night, in front of the show, Chill Mills. These guys were trying to get one of those Waymo self-driving things to like jump off sides, like they were lined up like they were hiking a football, and they were standing right in front of the thing, and they were trying. Part of me is like, I don't know, this is pretty ballsy, but they're going through a cadence like, you know, like a Peyton Manning cadence of like trying to get the thing to jump off sides. They never got it to
ready.
Yeah, they never got it to go.
They got the timeout at the end of it.
Yeah, they stopped because it was like, all right, we're not gonna get them to jump. That thing didn't move, man. It's still fucking. I'm putting myself in front of that fucking thing. I'm not getting in one of those either. I'm not getting in one of those.
No.
I trust a guy like driving the bicycle, like the streetcar type style thing. I trust that dude way more than I do an automated fucking thing steering me around. Artificial consequences. You ever been in one of those?
No.
I see them and I'm like, I won't even cross the road in front of one.
They always try to drive into me.
Yeah.
I'm always used to it, man, because every time I see them on the road, like, oh shit, here we go. I wonder what they're gonna try to do this time.
It's like nobody. I mean, these people are making money hand over fist, so there's no consequences. Nothing's gonna stop anything. But
I mean,
it's like nobody watched iRobot or Minority Report, any of these Philip K. Dick stories.
Terminator.
Terminator.
It's the W in the alphabet company. That's what the Waymo stands for.
In the alphabet company.
Yep, Google,
Android, Waymo. All right, let's get this show on the road.
That's why they can afford it when they keep running bus school stops every time.
Box says he's never seen any of that stuff. He's too rural. We're close enough to Atlanta adjacent to see these things.
It's only like 5 or 6 major cities. Atlanta is one of the bullshit ones.
And they are also everywhere in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of I'll pass like 4 or 5 of them just driving my job. So I have to always look at them with a side eye. And I think Atlanta's just one of the ones that they started doing the drone deliveries for Walmart. I think Arizona and Texas is the ones that are testing out for Amazon for drone deliveries. I was hoping they would do it here because I get more shit from Amazon, but
you want to see them flying overhead?
The Walmart down the street from me has a whole dedicated parking lot just full of drones. I see them there every day. Flying them off.
Really?
Dang.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that close. Was doing one.
Yeah, it's a whole big it's a big cage area. When you go over there, you'll see it. And they just got 2 people just going up there loading up bags and just flying them off.
You might have mentioned this before. Somebody else brought this one up. Shit's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 407 of the NOFODcast. We are No Outside Food or Drink, the Southeast premier video game and autonomous drone delivery podcast. That's right. Coming to your ears via a drone cage from Walmart or Amazon. If you're listening to us from one of the larger cities, we can get it to you.
Say, Amazon if you're nasty.
Amazon if you're nasty. That's right. We were talking about data centers and drone delivery, and the fact that everything's going downhill. We're the old men yelling at the skies. We started this here podcast.
I'm literally yelling at the skies at delivering my medicine.
Drop it here.
Yeah.
Drop it here.
How does that actually deliver?
It just literally it lowers it down and flies off. The one that I'm more interested about is in Texas. They're doing drone delivery for Little Caesars Pizza. That's the one I would fucking do every time. Like, bring me pizza now.
Bring me pizza now from the sky. What's your dream topping for your sky pizza? What do you want in your tombstone? You're old enough to remember those ads.
I like to fight my battles with salmonella and put some jalapenos on there.
Why? Is it like Michigan based? And in it Michigan based jalapenos? The salmonella?
I don't know, man. Yeah.
We can't eat anything now.
Yeah.
Diarrhea lettuce.
Lettuce is up there.
I mean,
a lot of produce.
I fucking nuke everything. So like I eat a lot of cabbage, but I always microwave the cabbage. So that's I'll be okay. I would probably nuke a fucking
irradiated cabbage.
Yeah.
It's too stupid. Oh, we can't have anything nice. Fucking jalapenos. I forgot about those things. Oh, I sent it to my coworker because she's upset by all the produce. Like, I'm trying to eat clean. Now I can't eat anything. Everything's trying to kill us.
You'll be clean, all right.
Oh yeah,
Well,
no
man,
kidding.
I feel bad for all those people they laid off at the FDA. They have that one guy that's taking care of all that shit now. Like, yeah, you got this one guy.
We're in your hands now. Don't fuck up. The berries should be fine. Don't worry about the jalapenos.
I just got through the fucking lettuce and jalapenos. Holy shit! It's nonstop as it rains when it pours. It rains when it's pouring when it rains. Rains when it pours.
What is that one doing? Is that one also? Is it diarrhea jalapenos? That's got to be the worst. I'd rather have diarrhea
It's
from
salmonella.
lettuce.
It's
Oh,
salmonella.
salmonella.
So it actually killed like a couple people. So you know how salmonella is. So.
Yeah.
What does that do to you though? Is that dysentery symptoms? Is that shitting? Is that?
I think it's
Coming out both ends.
Yeah.
So I'd rather do that with lettuce than jalapenos if I had to choose between.
It's gonna hurt coming out. Yeah.
Oof, that's gonna be brutal. Ugh, what's safe to eat anymore? Are we going back to like we're gonna end up like the guy in Zombieland where he's doing the Hostess Twinkies? Like the only safe thing is like the preservatives and all the stuff from the Twinkies. Was it Woody Harrelson's character? He was always looking for the Twinkies.
Like friend of the show Renee, I think we had that conversation. It's like the only thing that's healthy is just water and air. Eat air, drink water. Eat air, drink water.
Eat air, drink water. I don't think you can. You can last longer with just water.
Water. I think dry rice and beans are always safe.
Water's 3 days. Remember that 3 days. You can do 3 weeks without food. 3 days without water. 3 hours without fresh air.
3 hours without fresh air.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that one.
That's why if you're like trapped underground or something like that, like they always do those buried alive things. It's like you got 3 hours to get fresh air in there, you're gonna die. So yeah.
I'm looking at the news. Brent wrote down microwaved cabbage already, so I guess that's where we're at. We're at microwaved cabbage.
I microwave my cabbage. That's the thing I do.
It's an option.
Yeah.
My cabbage is shredded. As I mix it in with the rice, throw some beans on top, and microwave it. Yeah.
Nuke that cabbage.
I nuked the shit out of it.
Sounds like a full meal.
Yeah, that's not going to kill you. It's just irradiated microwaved cabbage. This all sounds like a Fallout game, right? Like a Fallout plot that we're actually all playing. All right, now the jalapenos. That's the RNG. That's our RNG, and now the jalapenos are off the limits, are off the table.
RNG's bad, guys.
Now I'm just hearing like the little irradiated like clicks. The
rad meter thing.
While you're eating any food.
Yeah. It's a Geiger counter in here, but I guess it's that rad meter thing in Fallout.
Yep, the rads.
And you jump in water, like you go find water as soon as you get out of that vault, and it's just going ham on you as soon as you do that. You're just fucked. You get in the water, you're totally fucked. Oh boy, we're living a Fallout game at this point. Box, you can't avoid it. You said you avoid big cities. It's coming for you. It's not all big cities in those Fallout games.
I mean, he may have a chance because I mean the Waymos are all battery based. So I mean, if he's far away from a charging station,
I'm okay with that. I'm more concerned about the jalapenos. I'm sure the jalapenos.
Oh, jalapenos! No, jalapenos. We're all cooked on jalapenos. Everybody's cooked. We're all cooked.
Oh shit!
Thoroughly wash and then irradiate your jalapenos.
I mean, at this point, I think I don't even think if you grow your own, that would be safe. They'll like trace it to like some kind of fertilizer or some shit like that. So.
Then I always fuck up, like I diced a bunch of her tacos or something like that, and then I take my contact lenses out 4 hours later, and I'm screaming, like shit, I forgot, no, instant regret. All right, we actually do have some video game news tonight. Sony finally responds. Who's ready for some crazy taxi? Exclamation point. EA now under new ownership? Question mark. Trying to clear $700 million in debt for some reason.
Like
how does this happen? $7
billion? Was it something crazy?
Sounds like money laundering.
Yeah, they took on that debt.
Yeah, and now people are paying for it. And we have your August Game Pass games. I'm one of your hosts, irradiated by, I think, the diarrhea lettuce. I immediately went out and got some Taylor Farms reduced. I think I told y'all this story. I got the reduced at Kroger Taylor Farms diarrhea lettuce, and I survived. I need a shirt that says I survived diarrhea lettuce 2026. Right? Do we not need that?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yep, I'm one of your hosts.
Like It's like your World Cup, Canada, U.S., and Mexico shirt.
In that specific order.
We need to find like the wording for that exactly. That would be the equivalent of that.
Cabbage,
Jalapeno.
undercooked, something.
Mayonnaise.
Taco Bell.
Mayonnaise. Yeah, we did it.
We got there.
Yeah.
I'm one of your hosts, Richard Bergman, joined tonight by Newsmaster Brant McKee.
What's up, sir?
Brant, what food did you eat that radiated you?
I don't know. I guess I do enjoy me some jalapenos, so
It's high up there on
Enjoy
my
those,
list.
jalapenos.
They're good
Enjoy
on
those
everything.
Jalapenos. Get some jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
From the Chipotle.
Box says he survived the hentai virus too. What is the hentai virus? I don't think I'm aware of what this is.
I don't know it, but it's art. That's all I know.
Is that like a LimeWire thing
I mean, once you Google it, you'll know.
on your work computer?
The henna virus.
Yeah, especially on your work.
Henna virus.
Hint virus.
Especially on your work
virus?
computer, dude. Only on your work computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
hint AI is what that maybe that's what the
Oh.
hint
Hint AI.
AI.
Henna virus.
Hint virus.
Oh,
Oh,
you
that
gotta
other
stretch out. You gotta stretch out the N in there.
hint. It's doing the big lift.
Yeah.
The I makes the A say its name. We all learned that from phonics. That other voice you hear is none other than our resident page master and lore master, Cesar Concepcion II. Cesar, welcome.
Hello.
What food irradiated you? What gave you the hint of virus?
How do we move to Hintavirus?
What about some meat?
I'm-
Like some meat sitting around.
Sure. Let's go with the
Carcass.
air chilled chicken. Let's go with that.
Air chilled
Air-chilled
chicken.
chicken.
It sat out too long.
I mean, I went to this thing where I talked to Renee about it, where I've learned about the different types of chicken. So like most chicken in a package that they sell in stores, right? The little wrapped on ones they sell on the shelves. That is like bleach water chicken. So
Like the
the
Costco?
best chicken,
Like the Costco chicken?
anything that's just wrapped, like if you there's like styrofoam like a hard plastic base ones.
Yes.
That's what they call air chilled. They put them on hooks, they air chill them,
Okay.
then they package them up. Everything else that's just prepackaged that they sell in stores is usually been cleaned up in bleach water. So that's why they usually say the best is to get air chilled, but air chilled is the most expensive. So
Air chilled.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Don't get the bleach water chicken.
I literally just was at Whole Foods today, and I was like, damn, it's been a while since I bought some air chilled chicken, and I bought some today. So
Tastes better?
it doesn't have all that weird slimy shit on there. So
Yeah.
it's cleaner.
I wonder what maybe Renee would know, but it wasn't during COVID. You know, people's taste buds and stuff changed after they had COVID. I can't eat reheated chicken. There's something about the way it changes, the way it tastes. I just can't do it. And I sometimes in an air fryer, like if I throw some wings in an air fryer, the second day, it goes back to tasting like wings, but it's like something with chicken. It just tastes totally different the next time I try it. I can't heat it up.
Mm.
I can still do like cold Chinese food. Like Chinese food is in the container. I can still eat that chicken. It doesn't taste chickeny, but there's something about like chicken after the fact. It takes on a whole different property that's just weird to me. And I'm not sure. I don't know if that's a common phenomenon or something. I don't know how deep Renee's chicken knowledge goes. Chicken lore.
I mean, Renee's not the person to ask on any of that stuff because I mean he'll like leave catfish nuggets in the fridge for like almost 2 weeks and then he'll cook it and it's like it's still good and he'll eat it and his stomach will be fine. So I don't know.
Oh shit!
Because I remember I still to this day I still to this day I still remember coming home. It's like this smells so bad. He's sitting there eating like catfish nuggets. I've been in there for too long. I was like, oh my god, like it stunk up the whole place. It was
Like they
in there
were
for,
already
3 or 4 hours.
They were already cooked, or they were just
He hadn't cooked them yet. Yeah.
Iron
That
stomach.
Joker would he will not. Yeah, he will not waste food, man. He's like, nah, it's still good. I'll eat it.
He was unaffected.
Yeah, as far as I could tell. I mean, he wasn't in there like throwing up or crapping for days. So
All right, we know Renee's radiated food.
the only time I've ever heard him throw away food is like I think he said he drank some creamer that was in like half and half that was in there for like almost 2 weeks, and that's the only time I've ever heard him say he actually threw it out because it tasted bad. I was like, that's the first time in my life I ever heard him. But it was in there for like at least 14 days. So
That shit had chunks in it. That half and half turned into buttermilk.
I don't know, man. Dairy products is all different stages of just bad, like food going bad. Right,
Yes.
that's all it is. So I was like, it
Yes.
just depends on what stage it's at. So
Right. Even like cheese is already
milk?
fermented,
Is it cottage
right?
cheese?
Yeah.
Is it
Yep.
yogurt?
Yep.
Is it
What's-
regular cheese?
Just got to wait long enough
it blue
and
cheese?
just put bacteria and even more bacteria in there, and that's how you get it. So
I love blue cheese now,
yeah, blue cheese is good as fuck.
but I know it's a certain level of broken down as well. Let's get into the news. Sony finally responds. What are they responding to? I think this came out kind of at the end of last week. I think we hinted at this story a little bit on last week's show. From Chris Golian at VGC, VideoGamesChronicle.com. We're gonna cautiously move this forward. Quote, Sony says it. Here's PlayStation Disc Backlash will continue its plans. That's right, because I said people were already saying they were going to cautiously not spend money on PS5 games. The company announced a month ago that physical disc games will be discontinued for PlayStation consoles starting in January 2028. And the decision continues to see fierce debate online, according to VGC. Here's a quote from Sony CFO Lin Tao. We announced that from January 2028 onwards, we will no longer be manufacturing game discs. So we announced it 1.5 years ahead, she said via Sony's interpreter. The quote continues, there are various reasons we made this decision, the biggest being that digitalization of contents overall has been progressing. That's the big factor. It's not just for PlayStation, but for all kinds of content. Digitalization is progressing. The quote continues. And so when we think about the future, we put in a lot of thought and time, and we cautiously considered this. And we came to this conclusion, and we're going to cautiously move this forward. So I get why they cautiously jokes have been nonstop after this. Tao also acknowledged the backlash to the decision on social media for the first time, stating that while Sony was aware of players' reactions to the news, its focus was on how to keep them interested in PlayStation games when it goes all digital. Quote, to this decision, we have received various opinions and people have strong views, and we understand that the community has put forward those views to us, she explained. The quote continues, games are loved by many people. It's a form of entertainment that's loved by people, and it's connected to people's fond memories in many cases, and so we understand those emotions. We want to consider that in the future digital ecosystem, quote, how do we engage the gamers, is something that we would like to continue to explore. There's other quotes from other people outside of Sony. This is Guillaume Broche from Claire Obscure Studio, Sandfall Interactive, who said, personally, I find it super sad because I really like video game stores, and even if nowadays I play mainly on PC myself, we have a lot of people in the team who play on PS5 and love to collect physical discs. His or her, Guillaume, I don't know who that is. Their quote continues. I think it's part of the beauty of art, too, that it's something tangible that you can touch. I completely appreciate that people want to have their rows of DVDs and games and just feel that they own them. So I think it's a shame. I mean, business-wise, I can understand why it might make sense, but I think in terms of the artistry of video games, it is a sad decision. This is kind of like a non-answer answer, I feel.
It's a double down. And they've, since also somewhat tripled down. People have been showing these stickers that are now showing up on PlayStation 5 boxes. A sticker
warning people,
about
right?
yay big. Yeah, with a big gray sticker with big white lettering saying, important notice. And as of January 2028, PlayStation will no longer produce physical discs, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So.
End of an era. I'm assuming we're going to keep talking about this. It's going to keep coming up.
Yeah.
There's going to be more.
You had supposedly the president of Sony and the current CEO of PlayStation laughing and calling the people planning to boycott in the very near future fools and whatnot.
Oh.
So, but I don't. That's been something that's going around. Who knows if that's actually a real thing. And then what was it today? Take-Two Interactive CEO was talking about how he doesn't understand how it's such a big issue.
This is the big one. This is the big one, right?
This is just the way that the industry's going. GTA is not going to have a physical edition, and it likened it to the changing in trends and said something about vinyl, how like eventually vinyl went out of fashion, and
Equating it to
I saw
vinyl
a bunch of the
records.
comments being like, somebody needs to tell him that vinyl has come back in a big way and is like $1 billion industry. And
And
the biggest thing
vinyl
is like,
faded because there was more, like, well before CDs died, you know, cassette tapes and CDs took over for vinyl. So
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
like we went from vinyl records to buying things off of iTunes. There were other physical
And he
media
said
formats in that interim.
Yeah, he said something to the effect of like, Sony isn't going to produce physical media, but that doesn't mean physical media is going away completely. There's still going to probably be other company. But the whole thing is, if Sony doesn't have a way to utilize that physical media on their new box,
Yeah.
what is the point?
Yeah. It's not driving the adoption of
Eh.
whatever that medium is.
Also, we live in an era where it's like, yeah, you can stream everything, your music, your movies, whatever, but you can also buy it if you want to. If you want vinyl, you can still buy record players. You can still buy vinyl. You can buy a bunch of different CD or cassette players and still buy cassettes and CDs and DVDs and Blu-rays.
I saw
and
Blu-ray had like
players and but like
Blu-rays had a pretty good gain in adoption over the past year. I think it went up.
Yeah.
Like significantly.
It wasn't like the industry said, well, they're streaming now, so we're, no more CDs, no more DVDs, no more I don't see the why would they even want that? You could just stream it,
Right. And we're 2 formats past DVD, and the Odyssey, when one of the summer's biggest blockbusters come out, or the new Spider-Man movie, when that's released on home video, it will be out on DVD. There will be a DVD copy of that on the shelf at Walmart. 2 formats ago. Box says in the chat, I am sure, super cautious. Also, lizards wearing human skin have a hard time conveying emotion. That's pretty good too. And they made up their mind long before they announced it. Yeah, that's part of that lead in.
Until it affects their bottom line, it's not going to matter to them. And I honestly think until the PS6 comes out or is announced, and let's face it, hardware of any type, we were talking that in the pre-show with just us, motherboards, RAM, just regular memory, storage, everything's going up. Everything is going up. So when they announce these new consoles, do not be surprised if they are over $1,000. And
you better
hopefully
day one. It's gonna be cheaper that way.
Yeah, right. Either your cheapest option is to buy day one, be an early adopter, or hopefully most people will look at the Series X or the PlayStation or whatever they have and go, you know what, this is working just fine. I'm just gonna rock with this for a little while longer. Maybe I don't need the new shiny box.
Unless there's some compelling argument for it, right? In that digital format.
Maybe we all spent that extra $90 and played this obsolete thing right here, so.
Right.
I mean, it's still getting unreleased games. That's all right. We're going to get 2 new unreleased games for it.
And as I was in 1994, 95 when I played, I'm just laying in bed like this. Nothing's changed. It's God intended for me.
But hey,
it's still such a cool
thing. You have
man.
that option.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have that option. And we haven't seen, I've talked with people earlier this week about this. I was like, we haven't seen a Sony this cocky since the PS3. But the PS3 at the time was a much more like feature heavy console. It had all these ports for all sorts of, you could use all sorts of different memory cards and stuff. You could put your music on there and it played all sorts of music files,
media server, and set it up as a media server.
All sorts of
Linux.
Yeah, it was a whole like media thing. Yeah, it had Linux. You could play PS1, PS2, PS3, DVDs and Blu-rays. And now
Ken Kutaragi was a crazy
the next thing ain't gonna.
That's the reason why.
Oh yeah, it's like Then they announced it was $600, and people went, "Oh, I don't know."
That was only because of the Blu-ray player. That was the reason why. Yeah,
but that was But the next thing, hey, it's not even going to be able to play Blu-rays. The PS5 over here couldn't play music CDs for some reason.
Yeah, it's a laser.
So it's not going to have all the same features.
Does the Series X play CDs?
I don't know.
think
I
so.
haven't honestly tried
it doesn't have a music player in there. I don't think.
Pop a compact disc into it doesn't boot some kind of weird back end Windows Media Player.
I don't think so. Not on the Xbox OS.
Because there's no.
Might be a different story when they move over to Windows OS.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's no 360 games on CD-ROM, to my knowledge. And I only know of one original Xbox game on CD-ROM.
Oh God, thinking inside the box, you nailed it, man. That's my favorite bit at work. Somebody's like, I'm doing somebody was joking about doing Chipotle paying for. It's like he's like, that's crazy. Like I'm paying 4 weeks of Chipotle just to eat that meal today. I was like, that's the option on Chipotle. You can do that paying for.
Y'all seen the Costco hot dog and Coke, right? In 30 cent increments for that $1.50. They pay like 35 cents a month for the pay off the hot dog and Coke.
Yeah, paying
$5. Okay. I just Googled it, and I'm seeing both the AI overlord for Google and some Reddit posts talking about the Xbox Series X does indeed support CDs.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to try it myself just to see.
Yeah, I can pop in a Foo Fighter CD and play it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I for some reason my original Xbox is like the CD player down here. Maybe it's because I always associated like ripping the discs to the system. Yeah. And the one that I have here is somebody had put a lot of music on this hard drive, and music I like. It's like, all right, I'll break this one out from time to time with the visualizer and everything. Cesar might remember this, but the store I worked at, the manager would like just rip nonstop CDs to that store Xbox, and when we opened and closed and stuff, he'd put it on shuffle, and it would just be his nonstop collection of because we took CDs at the time too, so people would trade in music CDs, and he would rip whatever he wanted to the Xbox. It's a good option to have. People like their physical media, right? Let them do with it what they please. Next up in news, you guys like Crazy Taxi? Y'all like that? Y'all like that Crazy Taxi? You ready to earn some money?
Crazy Taxi.
You want to earn some crazy money?
Let's get some crazy money.
Crazy money. Saurmano from Gamatsu. This is his story. Crazy Taxi World Tour closed network test set for September 11th through 13th. It's only 3 days of network testing.
I don't want to digress here, but did we all get into Dusk Bloods?
I saw the announcement that emails were coming out.
Yeah.
Do you get a acceptance or a decline email?
I just logged into the website and it told me like, son of a bitch, you're in. I just went to the Nintendo site.
You're in?
Nice.
Brant, you did not get in?
I'm in.
I didn't.
You were declined, or you just got no notification?
I don't know. He didn't sign up for it.
I guess I have to look.
Did you sign up for it?
I actually think I might have.
If you log into
because I know you.
If you go to the Nintendo site, it'll tell you. You don't have to wait to the emails. It tells you like, oh, you'll get an email August 12th. Son of a bitch, you're in.
Who does it come from? Or do you go to the Nintendo site and sign in there?
It's like Nintendo / Dust Bloods or something like that. I think they're partnering with Nintendo in this one.
Nintendo.duskbloods. Since we're all interested.
I was just curious. I'm wondering if it's just me doing the multiplayer game by myself and a bunch of randos. Come, Brando, let's run this way.
Follow me. I know the way.
As they murder me in the back because this is a PV versus P versus E. Get his ass.
They could kill you and take your stuff?
Yeah. It's like the premise for half these anime out nowadays.
All right, we want to thank everyone for their interest. Visit your account page to check your participation status.
Yeah, so there should be an option in the top right. You can go down and hit account when you go up to it.
All right. Redirecting automatically. You were selected to participate.
Yeah.
Thank you for your application. Are you in, Brant?
No.
No.
I'm looking at it.
All right. Cesar the Rando's killing me and you. As you lead them around. I'll be there to defend you.
Don't worry, man. We'll die together.
I don't know. I'm not good at these, so it'll be fun to actually try one of these. Dusk Bloods. I wonder if Weish put in for it.
I mean, you threw it in the group chat, so
We have another Switch 2 owner. He got his directly from Nintendo. Friend of the show, Mark's Knight. He's joined the club.
what?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he said there was no need until it all changed when he saw the Ocarina of Time remake. That's what did it for him.
That was the big thing. And Star Fox. He really wants to play Star Fox. But I had been telling him like the price is going up soon, and there was a deal yesterday from Newegg or somebody where you got a Nintendo gift card for cheaper. So
yeah,
he stacked those. I sent it to him and he stacked those and got it.
That's the better deal, yeah.
Yep, and got the Mario Kart bundle. So for his logic, he's like, if I want this exact same stuff, it's $600 in 2 months, and I got it today for $425 or whatever, whatever his deal ended up being.
He's gonna fuck around and finally enjoy it.
Yeah. And I was like, remember, we're part of Nintendo Switch Online family, so you get all the GameCube stuff, you get all the GBA stuff, you get Virtual Boy, you get all these you get all these extra things.
Now we can all suffer again, get together again when we play Mario Sunshine. As I go through and like, I don't know why this game. People keep saying this game's good. I don't get it.
Mario Sunshine's
I love this. I love Mario Sunshine.
I do too. And
I
we have
better when they polished it and they called it Galaxy.
Oh God.
I'm just saying. Unpopular opinion. I'm just saying.
We also have another contestant for was it Mario Strikers, like Super Mario Strikers stream. I want to get back on there. The game was fun. I gotta find him a camera. He went this far. I need to find him a camera for game chat. We need to stream some Switch 2 again. That was a good time. Have there been any more GameCube online games that we can play with that multiplayer? We talked about doing Four Swords also, which I wouldn't mind doing. I remember us firing it up just as a proof of concept to make sure we could all get in there.
Yeah, there's all sorts of games we technically could play.
Yeah, and it works.
I don't know if anything specifically on the GameCube thing yet, because they've been kind of slow rolling on those.
I mean, we're all waiting for Double Dash also, so I know that's going to be a big one.
I mean, I just remember when DK Mountain fucked me in Richard's perfect run.
Oh my God. I haven't touched that game since. I haven't touched that game since then.
We couldn't get past DK Mountain, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Love DK Mountain.
Didn't love us.
Nope.
Fucking hated us.
And I want to say,
man, we were killing it.
I want to say it was DK and Diddy that kept killing us too, and we were winning the last lap like all the way around and got smoked.
I think it was like the last. Yeah. I mean, it was my RNG started kicking in, man.
We finally had it, and then we got smoked.
You do have some shitty RNG.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got fucked on this one, and that was the old house. It was another. It's been over 6 years since I played Mario Kart Double Dash.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't touched it since.
Like my RNG kicked in when we were playing Siren. We couldn't figure it out with the elephant gun. We stopped playing after that, and it was like 2 frames per second when we were streaming that.
Our stream was 2 frames per second. It's still on YouTube. It's still there.
Just robotic laughs the whole time.
But then, like,
process the whole thing.
The next month or so, we started Silent Hill 2, and that was a way better stream. We learned from
it was like 20 frames per second. It went up a little bit, like 10%.
I think it was solid. I think that's a pretty viewable stream. We had it was a way better capture. Changed something.
Yeah, I was laughing because I think I know we're at the end of the game console cycle when they sent me the PS5 beta. Like, you want to sign up for the beta for the firmware, and it's like all we did was made PSSR like it's not optional anymore for the new ones and the games that may or may not work. And you could turn off Bluetooth. I don't know why you would do that because it would fuck shit up when you do it, but there's the option there. And I'm like,
here's something you could try.
It's like, man, we're not bringing anything else to the table. It's just we can turn off Bluetooth. That way I have to sit there and find a USB cable to plug it into my PS5 to get shit working again. It's like, that's what I want. More stuff to make things difficult for me.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I'll test this for you, sure.
Like, this is really for people who arenas that play fighting games because there's so many Bluetooth devices flying around. I was like, oh God.
Yeah. I noticed that at a work convention I went to recently. My glucometer quit talking to my watch. Every time I went in the expo hall, it died immediately. It was like, you're no longer getting Bluetooth readings. I'm like, what the fuck? I saw it the first time and I was like, I'll just wait for it to come back. I had to leave. Yeah. And then every time I went in there, it bombed.
Yeah, they were doing that in Atlanta when I was doing the road work or something like that. When they were like doing the lights, I think I was driving in areas on the way to work. It was like 3 in the morning. And I get like all the camera notifications on my vehicle, like, oh, all your safety shit's turned off. I was like, some interference. I was like, great. I was
Yep.
like, I don't know what the hell they're doing over here, but I was like, I'll be careful not to like drive behind somebody where it's not gonna yell at me. So
Profusely yelling.
I was like you, Rich. I was concerned. I was like, fuck, now I gotta bring this shit to the dealership. And as soon as I pulled into work, it just all cleared up. I was like, oh, okay, I guess there must be some interference or something out there. So
I walked out of the expo hall, and here comes all my readings filing in. My chart fills out. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this was just too many devices in this expo hall, all going off.
what was Bluetooth? That was what Norwegian King. That fucking bastard couldn't make a better codec.
Norwegian King. That's what came up with Bluetooth.
I think it's named after. I think that's the name. I don't remember the lore. I gotta look it up again. I just remember reading about it and somehow it's stuck in my brain.
Damn.
It's like
But they're always changing that. They're always
Bluetooth
changing the
name.
format of it too.
Yeah, here we go. Bluetooth is named after the 10th century Viking king Harold Bluetooth Gormanson, who united Scandinavian tribes. Yeah, I remember reading that somewhere.
Okay. That will win you trivia somewhere. In the future part of your life, you'll get a free pitcher of beer or 12 count wings from someplace for knowing that Norwegian King.
That or
I
I'll
never
fucking
knew
Bill
that.
I'll fucking Bill and Ted and go back in time and be like, this guy's middle name's Bluetooth.
This
I don't
guy's
believe it.
name is Bluetooth.
It's like, hey, connect this headphones to my cell phone while you're here. Look at this. Troubleshoot this for me because it's not working now.
One day I'm gonna play SOCOM with a protocol named after you. I'm gonna lead an army of digital warriors against another group of people, not from
One day
my
I'll-
area or my land.
One day I'll lead digital warriors in a game called Mag with 256 of them, and then
Oh my
they'll take it away
God.
from me.
I had that Sony Bluetooth one. I was like, I thought I was hot shit just hearing it through one ear. Like I could talk to people and hear the
Yeah.
game. This is good
Mhm.
stuff. And then a friend of mine got one of the Turtle Beach headsets where you put the AV, you go in the PlayStation and turn your sound into the AV out, and then you do that through the Turtle Beach, and it almost like the I want to say Point Blank. What's the gun shooting series for Namco that uses like that bypass AV
Time Cop?
connector? What's that?
Time Cop.
Time
Crisis?
Crisis.
Time Crisis. Yeah, Time
I named
Crisis.
this John JVD movie.
I got hung
Time
up
Cop.
on Point Blank. Time Cop
Cop.
works. Dynamite Cop. But it's got like the AV pass through and doing the Turtle Beach headset with that. I was like, oh my God. I think we were playing Dead Island. And I was like, man, this is the way right here. No more of those little Bluetooth one speaker, one headphone thing. We're spoiled now, but they were still figuring that out back then.
Yeah.
I forgot to send this. Yeah, I'm sure you guys saw it. Somebody on Instagram did that whole Die Hard for Sega Saturn, where they're like me leaving work on a Friday. Somebody asked me something to do, and it's just showing John McClane punching somebody in the hallways and running through.
That's a Sega Saturn Die Hard.
Yeah.
Die Hard Arcade.
You know,
was that
it's
the name
it's
of
like-
it?
Arcade.
It's
Yeah.
it's that whole bit, when they're loading to the next level and they're just showing them running down the hallway. You always have to hit that QT
Yeah.
to punch somebody to go into the next scene. I need you to do something Friday at 5 p.m.
Jeff Gersman was playing your Fighting Force on
Pretty good.
N64 a couple weeks ago, and I
I
was
bought
like,
that.
Fighting
I bought
Force
that
doesn't look
collection,
too
man.
bad.
Oh man, it plays horrible, dude. I'm sitting
Does
there
it
like,
really?
I was like, what the fuck was I drinking when I was in middle school, man? Shit. I used to enjoy that game back then. I was like,
What'd
man,
you
this
play
is
it
like-
on? Because I saw it came out for PlayStation and N64.
I think a Dreamcast for the second one, and then the
Oh,
first one. I think
it got
I
a
played on
Dreamcast
PlayStation.
port also.
Yeah,
Fighting Force.
I mean, Dreamcast ports were the shit back in the day, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, they got that Spider-Man, and it had like a whole bunch of different textures in the Dreamcast one. Like
Yeah.
you load it up, like holy shit, this game's completely different.
Yeah.
That blew my mind sometimes.
It was almost, and it came out 2 years after the N64, 3 years after the N64, but it was almost like an
Oh, man.
N64 PS1 Pro. It was like the best versions of any
Yeah.
of those that got
Oh
ported,
fuck!
and then like
Version of-
uncompromised arcade ports. What's that, Cesar?
I just look right over and I see fucking Dynamite Cop. You ruined me. Now I
Yeah,
just
let's
don't see
go.
it.
Let's play some Dynamite Cop.
Why would that pop out to me?
We made it happen. This is what we do on this show.
Followed right next to Ill Bleed. I'd rather play Ill Bleed, and that game sucked.
Ill Bleed. I don't remember Ill Bleed. Did it have a space shuttle in the front? Maybe I do remember Ill
God,
Bleed.
fine. Hold on.
Let's play this game.
We're just gonna do random Dreamcast games now.
Yeah, no more Crazy Taxi news. We're just going straight to Dreamcast.
It's like some kind
no.
of porcelain doll, and
Yeah, that's not
I
at
flip
all what I
it, flip
thought
it
it
in the
was.
back. It's like comic book, and there's a zombie in there, body parts.
Definitely not a space shuttle.
Resident Evil clone.
I don't know what this is.
Stream the ill bleeds. You don't know what it is. We gotta have a stream of it. Hook up the Dreamcast.
It's pristine because I don't think I paid more than maybe 15 minutes of it. It's like, this sucks.
I was there when you found that $10 Dreamcast at Goodwill.
It's still in their closet, man.
Hook up the $10 Dreamcast.
I still remember because you were like, remember it came with what was a Major League Baseball, and you're like, that shit wouldn't play. And you're like, that's probably why they sold it for $10. And we popped in some other stuff and played just fine. It was just that bad disc.
Yep.
Whatever they tested with wasn't working.
Dreamcasts are tanks, man. I don't know if I've ever discovered a broken Dreamcast, a defective Dreamcast. Unless you guys have encountered one. They're tanks. And we used to take them in at the store. People traded in Dreamcast. We had boxes full of them.
I mean, the only thing that'll stop a Dreamcast is somebody with smoking habit when it turns yellow.
Even at that, they keep going. The worst thing on those is the CMOS chip is like buried in there, right? It's not like the Saturn where you just swap it out. So it forgets. If you unplug it, it's going to forget the time.
I mean, while you're in there, you might as well just install that HDMI port.
And the ODE and play everything off an SD card anyways.
Yeah. Oh, man. Right. Did you see that SD card that, what was it? SanDisk is making $9 billion based off the AI stuff. A year, like record numbers.
What?
Yeah, like it's like they made $9 billion this year for just. That's why it's gonna get bad with that Nintendo shit. Like those cards are going up in price too. That's why everybody's going with the Game Key cards because they're so much cheaper. But it's gonna get bad on that end too because they're like I think they try to make a deal with They try to make a deal with somebody and they rejected it because they're making record profits. Like they were trying to go in lower and they're like, no, we're like you're gonna have to pay these prices that we're making right now. So that's going to trickle down to in your game card technology as well. And that's why you're going to see a lot of game key cards soon.
Are they going to go up in price?
I think that's why Nintendo chose the game key cards because they're not. It's going to be easier. It's only 8 gigs. They're just
small format.
Zero keys. Yeah, so
they could survive the whatever those.
You're going to see a lot of companies that used to do full game cards are probably going to go to game key. So it's going to be expensive to get a game key full cards now.
Will Nintendo themselves switch to game key cards?
They did with Pokepia, so that was their first one.
So the precedent is already set, and it did not hurt sales of that title in any capacity.
Which I'm fine with because that game's been updated so many times. So, I mean, that original game.
It's a live service cart, anyways.
Yeah.
Box says, fuck AI. Yes, I think that's where we're all at. It ruins everything.
Man, I'm still mad at Renee. All he does is watch Diddy AI. That's all I can think of when I think of AI.
Stop.
AI and Renee. Watch the P. Diddy videos.
Stop. No P.
Diddy recreated in Lord of the Rings.
Why? Why does he want to see this?
I don't know. He keeps showing it to me laughing. I'm like, dude, this is not funny to me. I was like, please stop showing me this.
I mean, I'm laughing, but I'm not watching it, so
I'm just looking at him, like enjoying it. It's like I'm happy you're happy, man. But I was like,
P. Diddy is Frodo.
50 Cent yelling at him, Diddy. I'm like, oh my god, well, I don't even know what's going on in this whole thing. I was like,
P. Diddy's Unlockable and Crazy Taxi World Tour for the PS5, Xbox Series, and PC, which is getting a closed network test from September 11th.
There we go.
Through September 13th.
It's funny that we talk about. It's funny that we talk about AI, but Crazy Taxi is one of the notifications on Steam that they have used AI art to build this game. Just an FYI.
Full circle.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
They said they used AI like as references or something, but then had real artists actually do it or design it or something. I don't know.
Look, somebody had brought up the fact that AI in Japan is very different than AI here. So like they openly use that stuff in game development and anime and stuff like that. So it's not a big deal to them. So it's like it's a different meaning than it is here. So
what do they use it for in anime? Like, what is that for? Rendering backgrounds or sound effects or like what are they doing?
So anime right now is crazy because like they're at the point now like there's so much, and I don't want to derail it, and I'm gonna make this quick. it like anime's in a weird spot. Like Sony's making so much money off anime, like they're pulling up IPs. Like let's give you an example, Black Torch, right? And Renee's talked about this. Black Torch is a manga that only ran 19 chapters and it got canceled from Shonen Jump, but they made it into a fucking anime. It's like they don't have enough source material out there. Like they're just
Okay.
making as much stuff as they can. I like there's what's wild to me is there's 4 canceled mangas that came out this year that they made into animes that never completed the story. Kill Blue was one of them. Black Torch is the other. There's 2 more coming out at the end of this year. Like they're just making they're just trying to get as much IP they can make on there. And the anime, and like I said, Katakawa lost a lot of money, even though they said they blamed it to the isekai genre because it's been overmilked. But they also noted that they don't have enough people internally in Japan to actually animate that stuff, and so they're outsourcing a lot of that stuff. So it's been increasing their costs. It's kind of like the game industry over here. Like they have to
Contract driven,
pay
like you were talking
salaries and
about.
stuff like that, all that stuff on there. Yeah. So like somebody had made a comment that I think what was it, Brant? What was it? I can't remember what it was, but something about how this first weekend of Spider-Man here in the U.S. where it made like that almost $200 million for the opening weekend. They said what's crazy is like it still costs $100 million more to make Spider-Man 2 on PS5. It was like 325 million to make that game on PS5. So it's like it's just like Sean
Damn.
Layden has said like the most expensive part now is labor for those games. So that's why they're like he had said before like he sees the industry moving to contract work. That's why I see a lot of people like Xbox getting laid off right now. They're like, all right, we did this game, and then we'll ramp up again for another game, but we're not going to keep you on the payroll until we actually kick off this other game. So.
Remember how bad that bit Halo Infinite though? Because you had people like 6 months, they would learn the engine in 6 months, and then they would leave, and that would roll over, and somebody would have to learn something else, and then they would leave, and they'd bring in somebody else. Like that hurt that game
I think they're gambling on that AI stuff to kind of like do that
to fill that
component for
knowledge
teaching.
gap and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Like, all right, this is how you do it from this engine, or do it for this studio. Like, it's like kind of like I've seen places where I've worked at now that are utilizing that stuff on there. You're like, all right, I mean, you need still the human element in there, but you're using that, artificial intelligence to kind of get people up to speed much more quickly. So,
The human element to feed it prompts and know what to try to make it
mm.
look for and stuff.
I mean, it's great with coding. Like, if I code in Python, I mean, I can throw it in there. Like, if my code doesn't go through, it's like, hey, can you tell me where I fucked up in this code?
Right.
And they're like, oh yeah, yeah, like here and here, and we can make the changes for you automatically.
Before you
All right,
plug
cool.
it in and it bombs something.
Yeah, so it's like it's not like you're sitting there for wasting that 6 to 8 hours a day. Like, all right, where did this going through code? Like, where did I fuck up at? And it's
Where's
like
the
you miss a
syntax
fucking.
bad?
Yep, it's a damn syntax error somewhere. Like and you sit there and you look at that code all day, and you're like, I don't see it. You're that fatigue hits you. So some of that stuff it works great with. So you still need the human ingenuity, intellect to like create the idea, right? So
Right.
I mean, nobody's there yet. So.
Yeah. This crazy taxi story breaks down the different things that you can try. Pickup race, cops and cabbies. That's no cops and throbbers.
I want a high roller port. What the fuck are we doing?
What was that, Crazy Taxi 3?
Mm-hmm.
That was the only one that got the subtitle? Crazy Taxi 2 is just Crazy Taxi 2, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
The closed network test will run
Crazy
from 5
Taxi 3 was
p.m.
the Xbox.
High roller, yeah, the one that Cesar mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Is that up for all the mainline Crazy Taxis?
PSP one, right? Didn't we do this before?
Was that one a world tour? Something fair.
Something like that.
It's something fair. Fair Wars?
That seems right.
There's a PSP Crazy Taxi. I forget that. 24 Crazy Taxi games in 24 hours. If only we had enough.
We'll never get there.
No.
I'm so upset about Super Tennis, so we'll never get there anywhere.
Cesar, let's try it again this time.
No, it's not.
The closed network test will run from 4 p.m. Pacific, September 11th through 5 p.m. Pacific, September 13th. It will be used to test the stability of the online multiplayer functionality ahead of the game's full release and will support cross-play performance on Series XS, PC, PS5, and Steam. Alongside the closed network test announcement, Sega revealed a new travel-inspired trailer highlighting the game's West Coast map, an iconic location to fans of the series. So this is the San Andreas of Crazy Taxis. Real-life retailers in the game, including such iconic brands as IHOP and Amoeba Music. I like seeing IHOP in there.
I love me some pancakes, man.
No more
Do you
Tower Records and Pizza Hut, KFC.
KFC? You like them in an international house, Cesar? Is that where you like to eat your pancakes?
I like to eat them when they're unlimited pancakes for like $10. That's usually when I go.
I won a challenge at work one time, doing the all you can eat pancakes and beat somebody. I passed out in the back of the truck. It was not a good day. It was not a good day for me, but I was making not good health conscious decisions at that time in my life. Oh shit, EA. This news sucks. Video game news sucks right now. It's not fun to talk about.
Yeah, I'll kind of summarize this.
Please do. It's not
so
great.
EA just finished the acquisition that they were going through a little bit earlier this year.
From the PSA.
To be acquired
PSA.
to be acquired by and owned by Saudi Arabia's PIF.
Sovereign Wealth Fund.
I know the deal was valuing the company about $55 billion. This article just has a bunch of quotes from some different people, and then talking about the questionable human rights violations of the Saudi Arabian government and whatnot.
Are they questionable? Are they questionable?
Are they questionable?
It's pretty much as unquestionable as questionable gets.
But the deal also saddled EA with roughly $18 billion in debt, and that's forcing the publisher to target $700 million in annual cost cuts. And because they are now technically a private company, I'm sure that's going to be seeing layoffs and integration of AI and who knows what else to cut costs. There's not much else in this article. Like I said, there's a bunch of quotes from some of the other people talking about how great this is. This moment recognizes the extraordinary people whose creativity, ambition, and passion have made EA one of the world's largest interactive entertainment companies.
What is EA anymore?
We're entering the next chapter from a position of strength with a partner who shares our vision.
I'm not happy about any of this, but I mean, SNK has been hidden, so I don't know, man.
SNK is also propped up by the PIF.
SNK is wholly owned by the PIF.
Wholly owned.
But
PIF has been investing a lot in several businesses, video game businesses.
Heavy investment.
One of the first ones they bought like years ago. But why do you think we have Cristiano Ronaldo in the Fatal Fury City of the Wolves? So he is a playable character on there. Playable fighter. They quotations around the word fighter.
His Saudi soccer team he plays for in the Saudi league, which throws big money at people.
Hey man, they pulled out of your favorite Live Golf.
They did, and Live Golf found some funding from somewhere.
Yeah.
Intrigued where that's going to come from.
As Brand's mentioned, we'll see what happens because we see Tencent pulling out a lot of the whole gaming industry now. Now they saw how much that shit costs. So.
Yep.
EA's even a bigger target because Madden, college football,
EA Sports,
UFC,
all there.
Battlefield. We all bought Battlefield last year. Battlefield was. When's it time to check in on Battlefield 6? Are we gonna do that?
They still make changes, but what's fucking crazy is as Brant has alluded to in this article, they've begun laying off people in the Battlefield team, which is insane because that shit made you a whole bunch of money.
They made a really good Battlefield last year, except for looking down the Sniper Valley.
That was one of their biggest things last year.
Yeah,
was Battlefield. That thing sold like gangbusters.
I mean, we still need to get back in Helldivers, and we can get to level 300. And I was like, I never got to 150. I wonder what friend of the show Mark's Knight's going to say. Yeah. They said some people like instantly can go up to 300. He played so much, he might just, as soon as he comes in, it might just automatically just level him up like crazy. Shit. So
I did not get that high. I know that much.
No. I guess that'll lead us into our
corrections.
Bi-weekly Megan Spur update.
Even better than a correction segment. Megan Spur
coming to Game Pass here. So of course, first it outlines the Gears of War E-Day open beta early access starting August 6th.
Let's go.
Is that for anybody with Game Pass, or is it only the upper tier of Game Pass?
Ultimate
benefits
Game Pass
of
Ultimate
your
or
Game
PC
Pass
Game Pass?
Ultimate.
Yeah, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out, boys.
Hey, it's only $23. It's only $23.
What does it do to my? I'm booked out for a year. What does it do to the rest of my subscription?
Yeah,
I drop back after the month trial. Is that how that works?
I don't know, man.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
It may be like that PlayStation shit where they try to tier you into some bullshit.
Oh, we got to figure out how we're going to stream Halo if we play Halo tomorrow, because I don't know if we get audio capture in cross party, or does it just work? You just capture game audio, and I think
that's
good.
the one.
Yeah, it would just be game audio.
I think that's the one good thing about PlayStation. You don't have to worry about that include your audio shit. I think it just fucking works. So
okay, so we might be good tomorrow. You think if we end up being able to do it tomorrow?
It's not like, PC's the worst out of all of them, because like you have to like get everybody on a Discord and get a sound, a voice server, and to get that shit on
pull
PC.
that down in
OBS. Fucking worse. Yeah.
That's the worst. That's the thing it is worst at, I guess. Till we figure that piece out.
Let's see. Then we have Heretic and Hexen.
Yay.
That was available as of the 4th. Beasts of Reincarnation was also available.
Go back to making Pokemon. Stop fucking doing this shit.
Was that the Game Freak game?
Yeah.
Is it any
that was
good?
Another Game Freak game.
Did y'all try it out?
I heard it.
I have not yet.
Heard it had some high notes. The story kind of falls off halfway, and me and your biggest gripe, Richard, right now would be subtitles is enabled, but it's on the smallest setting ever. Like if you sit away like 5 feet, it's unreadable.
Damn.
Like they're supposed to update and fix it. Yeah, it's it's kind of like the Pokemon.
No way to adjust it?
Not yet. They've come out there and like, oh, we hear your complaints. It's like when they fuck up with Pokemon, we're gonna eventually fix it. And I was like, I'm not gonna hold my breath because like y'all didn't fucking fix Pokemon. So I'm like, oh, so
that's as I've gone back and played like original Xbox and PS2 games and stuff, that's something that's missing that I take for granted now. I'm usually able to turn subtitles on in some capacity, and it's like when I was playing Medal of Honor Frontline, nothing, and everything's bleeding together. There's like just planes going overhead, bullets whizzing, and people are talking. I'm like, I have no fucking clue. Yeah, I have no
like,
and
you're like, oh, what am I doing?
That's all I hear.
Yeah, it wasn't until that mid 360 PS3 that we started constantly getting like the turn on subtitles. And do you want them a certain size?
I'm like Richard, man. I'm just here like everybody's underwater. I'm sitting there turning up the volume. Like I got to go back and redo this thing again. It's like what?
Compressed ass audio.
I always go back to the meme of Velma on the ground looking for her glasses, but it says the subtitles. I can't hear without my subtitles.
I haven't seen that. That's me though. It was the same way we watched the Odyssey last weekend, and I'm like, what did he say? I'm leaning over to my kid. What was that? What did he say? I heard something important, but I have no clue. I want to know what they said. Put the screenplay up there.
Was it somebody get these? Get the beggars out of here? Is that what it was? Was that the bet you missed?
We got to get off this fucking beach. I was like, wait a minute. Did I hear what I think I just heard?
Whoa!
I remember that.
Did I walk into Spielberg?
Homer's poem. Yeah, I'm back on Medal of Honor Frontline. I'm back storming the beaches. Full circle.
That's good. That's good ass movie, man. Odyssey's good ass movie.
The Odyssey was fantastic. We all loved it. The whole family did. Nobody got up to pee. That shit's 3 hours long. Nobody got up to pee.
I made it too.
To
I made it too. I made sure not to drink anything for 8 hours prior.
That was our mission.
Proud of me or not? I was like, but
that was our mission. We ate breakfast. I was like, no, you get half of that drink, and I'm only drinking 1 cup of coffee. Nobody's getting up to go.
Continue, Brent. Sorry.
What else are we getting?
Looking. Monsters Are Coming is now available on Game Pass series, cloud gaming. Power Wash Simulator 2. Bounty Star is coming August 11th.
Bounty Star.
Then we have Date Everything, also coming August 11th.
I heard this was good.
Then we have Grounded 2, also coming August 11th. Then the 12th, we have Ball X Pit. Cricket 26.
Let's fucking go.
coming
We
August
got bowling
13th.
last month. Now we got fucking cricket this month.
Man.
Cricket.
What I'm here for.
Official game of the Ashes.
And-
What the fuck does that mean?
Every single player on the
Expanded
cover
Ashes
here
mode.
is
What the
doing.
fuck does that mean?
I don't
They're
know
all
what
they're all
Ashes
doing
is.
the one fist in the air and the yelling.
Game of the
The
Ashes,
victorious. They are, every single one of
Yeah.
them, except the guy with the paddle.
Ashes.
That was like the same thing on the
Cricket.
bowling thing, though.
Explain to me like I'm 5.
Like getting super excited. All right, what are Ashes? That's all we need to know.
I just told AI to explain it to me like I'm 5.
Official game of the Ashes.
It's telling me like I'm 5 years old. The Ashes is a giant, super duper long game of tag ball
Oh,
played between 2 countries, England and Australia.
those 2 specific ones? That's it?
Yeah. They play 5
Okay.
giant matches, and each match takes 5 whole days, even longer than a weekend trip to grandma's house. That's telling me like I'm a dumbass. The winner gets
fine.
to keep a tiny special pot that supposedly holds the burnt ashes of a little wooden toy. All right, hold on. Let me read it. Let me get rid of
What
let
the
me just-
fuck? There's some deep lore in this cricket game.
Hold on. I'm taking out the 5 years old thing. Here we go.
Okay.
The Ashes is a
Grandma's
historic
Ashes.
high-profile test cricket series played between England and Australia dating back to 1877. It's a contested every 2 years across 5 multi-day matches, with the winner keeping custody of a tiny symbolic terracotta urn.
They're
Yeah, but this was like Australia was a prison colony. What the fuck are they fighting for?
All right.
Ashes. They're
Hey, this little urn that meant something to somebody.
yeah, those day-long things are like innings. So like you can be I remember this because a coworker was a big fan of like India and Pakistan and was trying to explain cricket to me, and it does not make sense. But you can be batting for a whole day of that 5-day thing. They never get you out. You just bat the whole time, and the other team is bowling. So like you never swap offense and defense unless something crazy happens. And so they're called. Are they runs? Is that what a run is? Is like the whole. It's like an inning. But you never swap offense to defense during that one whole day thing, which is bonkers to me. And you can deflect it anywhere. Like there's no foul ball. You're in the middle of that ring, and you're not trying to get it like baseball. You're trying to get it in between first and third, right? You got to get it in the baselines. You can you just deflect that fucking stick. Like you can hit it behind you. You hit it left, right. You just put it somewhere in that circle.
So let's see for more unnecessary facts about it here.
Cricket.
So the next edition of the Ashes is going to be in 2027. That's probably why they're doing it for this year.
Official game
The last
of
one
the
was
Ashes. 2025
to 2026, and Australia has won. Apparently, the current trophy holder is Australia. The most successful is Australia. They won 35 series wins and 6 retentions. Apparently, a guy named Donald Bradman did the most runs, and Shane Warne is the most wickets, and they're all Australian. Like they just own this whole thing. Yeah.
Wickets is getting it past the batter with those. There's like 3 posts and a stick across the top. And if you hit I think this is what it is. If you bowl it and hit that stick off of the 3 posts, I think that's a wicket. It's out there, man. It's a different thing. It would take we're laughing about it. It would take the video game for it to make sense to me. Soccer didn't make sense, and I bought FIFA 09, and I learned soccer rules by kicking actually playing the game and tackling people when I shouldn't have and being offsides when I shouldn't have. Like it teaches you the game. Football can be similar, but historically we enjoy the arcadey type sports games more than
that's
the
how
Sims.
I learned how to play football from NFL Street. Believe it or not, we always joke about it. NFL Extreme.
NFL Extreme
with the lighting. Yeah, from Sony. That's how I learned. I was like, oh, there's 10 yards for every first down. I was like, oh, okay. That's when it all started making sense to me because before I just watch on TV like I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's confusing.
I'm just tired of the Cowboys winning because this was peak 1995. So that's all I remember.
You cursed them. They haven't won since.
Hey man, you can tell your neighbor they can be mad at me about it because
specifically you.
I was literally in Texas in '95. I was like, man, I'm tired of these fuckers winning all the time. And that was in my fourth grade voice.
You did it.
Yeah.
They haven't since.
Yep. All we saw was one of their quarterbacks goes on Monday night and just talk shit. So
Till his DUI.
Oh, that's the other quarterback.
or
Yeah.
DWI. Oh yeah, it's not Troy Aikman. It's Tony Romo. It's the other one.
And so did we get Dak Prescott in the Fox one? That way we can have one in each major network. Who's going to go on NBC?
Roger Staubach. Way back. All right, Brant, let's finish out this news. We're almost there. Cricket 26
We have
Brant, name famous Cowboys quarterbacks
for
for
$400.
$800.
Quincy Carter's in there.
Let's see.
Bulldog.
August 13th. Mio.
Never heard of that player.
Memories in Orbit. Then
Metroidvania
we have
says.
Sandistry. This is a day one Game Pass game. Then coming August 18th, you have Egging On. In case you missed it, we have Tears of Metal, which dropped July 22nd.
It's a good ass game.
The classic Xbox games available on PC and handhelds.
We talked about those last week. Don't sleep on that Tears of Metal. That's the Musou like Scottish game that I played on that Steam Next Fest and had a lot of fun with.
Oh, yeah.
That one's good. That one's very good.
We're all happy.
We're all happy.
Then we have our leaving as of August 15th. And of course, if you buy these...
What's wrong, Brand? You didn't want to talk about in-game benefits for Call of Duty Warzone Game Pass Pack 7?
No, we're just skipping that.
My coworker was asking me when the last time we played Warzone was, so when do we need to check in on that thing?
When they put a Sheik Island back.
I'm game. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always game.
They fucked up Rebirth Island and they put Rebirth Island back in there again. It's like, stop fucking putting Rebirth Island back in there.
Give us a Sheikah
like,
or oh gosh, what was the other thing?
Vondel.
We always want to get Vondled and Vondled.
I could use a good Vondelage. You guys want to get Vondled tonight?
Vondel was good shit.
Oh man, you guys want to go on the shores again? Let's go.
You guys want to get Vondled tonight, or you want to wait till tomorrow?
If we could get Vondled right now, we should do it.
Oh man, I don't even know my shit's updated properly.
We need Buish.
Probably not.
We need Buish to get Vondled. It won't be the same. It won't feel the same unless we have Buish with us. Getting Vondled.
That way we can all be unhappy. So.
But we have our leaving. There's only 4 games. August 15th, you've got these leave the service. Menace Fallen.
It's a Menace the Spider-Man game.
He's a menace.
He's a menace.
Good job.
You just play JJ the whole time. Bring me more photos of Spider-Man. I was like, this game's the greatest game I've ever played in my life.
Aliens, Fire.
Now I kind of want to look it up.
Fire Team Elite, and Firewatch.
They all have fire in them somewhere. Please let the Menace. Please let Menace be a J. Jonah Jameson simulator.
It's not. It looks like somebody wearing a Halo suit and it's in space with a big alien in the background. I've already lost interest.
It's your Papers, Please, but it's just photos of Spider-Man. He's being handed, and you just stamp Menace on there every time. Menace. Menace. Game of the year.
Your version of Papers, Please was Medal of Honor Frontline walking around the little tavern.
Oh yeah,
papers in people's face,
flashing these guys. Here.
Oh, we can do that.
That's a nice photo of you.
We can do another Indiana Jones reference. Tickets, please.
That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Such a handsome photo. Look at you in that hat. I'm like, bitch, I'm just trying to break in here. Let me in here. Why did they take away those maps? That was some of the best era of multiplayer gaming ever. I look back on those nights of Warzone so fondly. We had so much fun on those maps. Those maps were so fucking good. And they were all in rotation, and we'll never have them again. They apparently have no interest in bringing that stuff back.
Yeah.
We played that. I mean, we played that through the week. That wasn't just like a Saturday night game. Like, we were getting on 2 or 3 times a week in addition to Saturday to play those maps.
I mean, there was random Wednesday or Thursday nights. So like, oh, let's get a win.
We got on there with Mark's night. We got on there with Chill Mills. Like, we had a whole bunch of different groups. It was never hard to round up 4 people to run one of those. Fuck, those
All we got
maps
was
were good.
yeah, all we got is Sadness Big Battle. That's all we got. That's all Microsoft cares about.
God, that was so much
Yeah,
fun.
Resurgence apparently is still Rebirth Island or Fortune's Keep.
Why?
We're like season 7, right? Well, I don't get why we're doing.
How has
this
it been
7
so
times.
long? We haven't checked in on this game in like 6 months to a year.
Nothing's
How is
changed.
it still the
Nothing's
same
fucking
thing?
changed. Yeah, nothing's changed. I mean,
What is it going to take this new one this fall? And then they
I don't know,
shake it
man.
up? Rebirth Island
Maybe.
is not that good of a map. It's just not.
I miss the underwater escapades. All we have is that one little factory
Right.
outlet that we all just end up dying in. So
Damn it. We'd get in the sea anal and wreak havoc down there. Watching for people to come rappelling down. Man, that was so much fun.
we're all the circle closes down. We're in the water. We're just bombing the shit out of it above us.
Did we try to get up and run out? Like when circles moving, we're trying to climb up out of those little things.
Yeah, Mills would do that a lot. Remember, friend of the show,
Yep.
Mills would do that. Run
Oh,
up there,
yeah.
like, all right, I'm gonna go out there, and draw him out. Just run up there. We'd see him haul ass.
Those were the days. Games played this week. We all played some Old Man Halo.
It's been so long, I already forgot if we did or didn't.
Saturday night? Yeah, it's been almost a week.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday?
I mean,
Yeah,
'cause I think
we did
I
after
think
the
some
show,
knowledge.
right?
Yeah, I think some knowledge was thrown around that, like, oh, we may not play Saturday night. I think because you might have been in or out. And I think you ended up
Yes.
being
Had
at
some
home.
other plans.
And then we ended up making it happen.
I remember you sending the text like, you know what? Because I'm actually at home. So we
Mm.
can actually play this.
Tonight was earlier too. I'm so bad at relaying information. I'm like, let me give a little bit of a window so people can try to plan accordingly as I let people know late in the game. Yeah, some Old Man Halo. We weren't forced into Halo 2 this time. We were playing our games. We ran into the Gingineer. I remember writing that. We got booted.
We got
not
kicked several
banned.
times on Saturday.
I think it was
Yeah,
Saturday.
it was
I think
Saturday.
Friday was flawless. It's always hell. It's always Hellbringers.
Always fire based, man. It's
always the fire based.
But I think it's because some of those people in the other squads were getting dropped too. It's always the same two people. So
That's right.
The ones that you were happy about.
I blocked one of the two that you mentioned, so that because I think weren't they playing split screen? Wasn't it like two people?
Yeah.
And every time y'all would drop, and I looked at the other team, they were gone too. So I don't know if it was coincide with it or not. So
I blocked them. I went in there and blocked them on the Xbox level. So hopefully we don't get that.
I mean, I know you were singing the Wishbone songs, but I'm sorry.
Richbone, that's it. What's the story? Richbone. Yep, they got the band hammer. Acquisitions are light. I think I already had this for Switch, but we always joke about the tennis games, and this one is specifically
Super Tennis is not a good game.
Roadrunner Tennis.
I didn't buy it for PS5, man.
No, it jumped.
What was it, like $5 or something like that?
It was 10, and even in this day and age of our budget, I just I texted the CFO and I said I had to buy a PS5 game, and I got a thumbs up, and that was it.
I don't know, man. I saw it, and I don't know.
I just see Roadrunner playing tennis, man. That's all I want to do is see Roadrunner swing at tennis
It's
racket.
probably still going to be a better tennis game than Super Tennis. I said it. So.
It probably will be.
I'll probably have more fun, and it'll be more.
It
would make more sense to play that game than Super Tennis. So.
I'm alluding to the PS5 masterpiece from Game Mill Entertainment and Bamtang, an Unreal Engine game.
You lost me at Game Mill. I can't do it anymore. Yeah.
Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. AKA, I'll probably never play any of the other stuff. I don't know. They kind of look good. But I'm mostly interested in Roadrunner Tennis. It combines my favorite video game type with one of my favorite cartoon characters of all time. And that's all I'm interested in. But, yeah, acquisitions are light. I went thrifting and found, alarmingly, I've been to the same thrift store twice over the past, like, maybe 3 to 4 weeks. I have seen no, they had The Blind Side. I was going to say I've seen 0 Blu-rays, but they had a copy of The Blind Side on Blu-ray. But I've seen 0 video games both of these trips, and I'm like,
you mean the Sandra Bullock Oscar winner?
Yes.
Blind Side?
Michael O'Hare. Yep.
Don't forget to throw that Oscar winner in there. The Oscar winning Blind Side.
Oscar winner, Sandra Bullock. I'm kind of concerned. Like, this is the one store we bitch about, Goodwill of North Georgia, and them sending all their games to Shop Goodwill and all that sort of stuff. But even at some of the other stores, you would find cases, but there would be nothing in there, right? This is actually the store the Dreamcast came from all those years ago, the $10 Dreamcast.
The Conyers.
But I have loved this one because they pull the discs out and they have the discs behind the register. So you grab the case and it's got 27 or whatever. They pull out one of those big CD Logic binders and they're flipping through trying to find your numbered disc in there. So they're usually pretty good about that, but I'm kind of concerned not seeing any games.
It's like I think me and Brant alluded to that Goodwill channel that we sent you with that ridiculous 3-hour video with them going around all the Georgia Goodwills. He made a comment that in Florida that they send all their games to one location because he had the same issue when he hit all the Goodwills in Georgia. He's like, I didn't see many games, and he was wondering if that's what they did too in Georgia.
But is it like the Grid? Like, we went to the Grid outside Charlotte, which is a great store, but
Florida has their own dedicated gaming thing where they send all the gaming stuff there. So he was alluding that maybe there's something similar in the Georgia one because when he went out there, he didn't find many games in his run.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'm always guaranteed to see Connect Adventures or Madden 07 for something. NBA. The other thrift store I went to has NBA Live 06, and I've seen that probably the past 3 or 4 times I've been there. But I've got a copy of that.
Who's on the cover of that one?
That's D Wade on 06. That's the one I almost got fired over. And that's the one we did all those. We had $12,000 in cash or something from trade-ins and all that. We worked till 1 the next morning. We put the cash in the safe in the back, so nobody had to go to the bank and drop off $12,000. And somebody broke into the store that night and jackhammered the safe out of the bottom of the store. And they were going to hold the manager and I accountable. But people were like, listen, they were processing trades all day. Our district manager went to bat for us. And they were working here till 1 in the morning trying to get this stuff straightened out. So we're not doing this. And I was like, oh, I appreciate that. That was cool. But that's it for me. Side story. Roadrunner tennis. And some old man Halo with you guys. I've not played anything
a baseball
else.
game on the Xbox? Was it Inside something?
Inside Pitch is the Xbox series. The Xbox Sports Network titles with Nomar Garciaparra on the cover. I think there's 2 of them.
I don't know why the fuck that popped in my head, but here we are.
Good trivia. Inside Pitch, Inside Drive, NFL Fever, and Top Spin was initially one of those. Top Spin was part of that series.
Amped, right?
Amped, I think Amped 2, because I think Amped is a launch title, so I think Amped 2 is part of that Xbox Sports Network.
Then they sold it for Amped 3.
Oh, Box, we ran away Box. We're talking original Xbox. Is your jam. He said, I'm out. Great. Good night, guys. Great show as always. Thank you, Box. Appreciate your support.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it for me, gents.
What I've been playing. I think I've only been playing some of recently this week is Legend of Hero Trails in the Skies. I'm doing that remake right now because I know the second game comes out next month.
Okay.
So, but I haven't gotten really that far. I mean, I'm only in the beginning prologue part. So, essentially, where you get the little spoof where you get an introduction to the characters, Estelle Bright and Joshua Bright and Cassius Bright. Basically, Cassius brings Joshua Bright home. And they allude to something that happened between the 2 of them, and you don't get that much information outside of that. Then it flash forwards 10 years, and they're both 16, and they're about to become bracers. And that's your prologue for the game. But essentially, gives you antiquated in the system and how to explore, speak to people, utilize stuff from buying for the stores, their abilities to use magic and all that. With Seth and essentially it just lays the foundation for that game. So that's usually about the first couple of hours. I know the game's kind of like a slow burn. Some people tend to play more RPGs now where they kind of throw in the action a lot more quickly. So that's probably the only down thing about that game is that it's more of a typical, it plays like a 2005, like an early 2000 RPG. It does hold your hand for the prologue, which is 4 or 5 hours. And you're like, man, just let me just cook. Because it always yells at you oh, we can't go here yet. They told you to go back home. And then when you go back home, it's oh, we can't go back home because we got to go do this thing. And I'm like, so that's the only downside to it. So
Dragon
But
Quest 7 had some moments like that too early on. It's like, we shouldn't be going here. We need to go back to the village and talk to your dad. Is this all Cesar, this game starts off with a free demo, I think. Like, is this
it does.
this
Yeah.
part of it? Okay.
I think that's all it is. Yeah, it's just the hand-holdy stuff on there. I mean, it's a good game. I mean, if you look at the quality of life adjustments they made from the original one on PC or
Mhm.
PSP, I mean, the new character models are great. You still have the turn-based elements, but they do implement the newer ones where you have more of an action RPG and you can switch back and forth, kind of like Final Fantasy VII, where you just press the button and you go like, all right, you know, you can switch to turn-based, and you'll need turn-based to do like some of your arts and stuff like that. It doesn't work. It doesn't play out well when you do it as a action RPG. So it does
Oh.
accommodate both.
Okay.
So it's more of a newer spin on there. So, but that same charm and everything is still in there for that first game. That first game is probably one of the best ones. I know now it's kind of elongated now, where you know they kind of it gets to that point where you look at this game like a Marvel or Star Wars game where they built that story so big, and it's like it can be convoluted because it's all interconnected, and it's like like some people just like I don't know where to start, or I don't know what I don't know, like I've read that, so all of it's interconnected. It's like I feel like I'll miss something in the middle. Like, do I have to play this mobile game or watch this anime? Or there's an anime in there that kind of explains some of the Northern Wars that doesn't pertain to the story, but it's something that you can experience. That
You've always
kind
said
of
this
reference
was
in the games.
You always said this was a good one to start with, though, right?
This is the OG one. This is
Yeah.
the first one, yeah. So, but and that's pretty much it for me. So I'll kick it over to Brent as I watch my Rock Ally work on Windows updates. God bless gaming.
Gotta love the Windows updates.
Yeah, I'm glad it spread to gaming now. I can't wait for the next Xbox. Working on updates now.
Oh, let's hope it's not like that. Let's hope they fix that software, however they're integrating it, to where it won't be that much of a hassle. I don't know. As far as stuff I've played, I really haven't had a bunch of time. I mean, I've just kind of piddled around, still playing the same things, just haven't really gotten much farther. I think we all in the pre-show were alluding to how long the week was for all of us. I do have a couple of hardware acquisitions though. First up, I will show this. It is the Retro Fighters Battle Dock. So this is for your Switch 2.
Have you used it yet?
Actually, yes, I did use it a little bit before we started, just to kind of try it out and everything, and it works flawlessly.
Oh, I've wanted
so
to hear
this
about
is
this
it,
thing.
So it doesn't take the place of your Switch 2 dock. It literally just sits there. You put the dock
Nintendo
kind of on the back of it.
Allow it to happen. Never.
Mm-mm.
It's basically just a platform with a front face that kind of covers the front of your dock. That's about it. And then it has a cord that you plug in and splits off and plugs into the USB. But that actually does not use up your 2 USB ports. It just diverts them.
Okay.
So there's actually a free USB port on both sides of this dock, so you could still plug anything in that you need to.
Yeah.
The other cool thing is you can see on the front here, it looks like the front of a GameCube.
Yeah.
It has the colored faceplate. It comes with different colored faceplates because this has actually just got some magnets on it. It pops straight off, and it comes with the additional colors they give you are the platinum silver, the spice orange, the jet black, and of course you have the
indigo,
iconic indigo.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it's got GameCube controller ports on the front for. You plug up the controllers and they just work. Of course, it works for things like Smash or technically any other games. The only problem is your classic GameCube controller isn't going to have the plus or minus or home button on it, so you're still going to want to sync either of the Joy-Cons or the Pro Controller up there to have that functionality.
Does it work for
but
the
otherwise,
GameCube, like the Nintendo Switch Online GameCube games? Have you tried one of those? sweet.
That's how I
I
tested it.
mean,
I
Richard
was
really wants to know if it does work for Super Mario Sunshine. That's what he wants to know.
Strikers. I was going with Strikers, but Sunshine works.
Or Star
let's
Fox
say
Adventures. Relive our classics.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's gonna be one we have to try. I know Super Mario Sunshine's coming out soon-ish. But I could always try the version I have, the 3D All-Star.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean that thing just works. I don't know. It really wasn't that bad. Setting it up, or wasn't that big of a purchase. But
Seems like a
I
good
don't know. I like
product.
it, and I'm about to say I like it better than the original adapter that they have, especially since this free, you still have free USB ports on the side if you need to.
Right.
So I like it. No, especially if I do Smash at the house, that's what I want. Is to use GameCube controllers anyway, playing Smash.
Yeah, you have to.
The other piece of hardware that I got, I have not tried it out yet. But I know Richard purchased the analog 64 when it came out. I recently got this bad boy in.
Okay.
This is the Mod Retro M64.
M64.
So
not the N64.
The M64.
M64.
So as far as I know, they both do about the same things. This offers 4K HDMI out. Both run off AMD hardware. Has the original controller ports, but still has the option for like Bluetooth controllers, everything like that. It's all FPGA. This console actually does wireless updates, which I know analog doesn't have at the moment.
Nope. Pop that memory card out.
And let's see. It's region free, of course, all that. And I know this does not yet offer hardware saves, because I know on the analog, technically, rather than use a controller pack or anything like that, you can save straight to that analog 64. This does not offer that yet. There's 3 different colors. There's like a frost, kind of white clear kind of color. There's a purple, I don't know, yellowy green,
atomic purple.
Yeah.
Jungle green.
And then the red, which is what I went with. I just thought that
looks
popped.
good, man.
It's very nice.
That's a good looking piece of hardware.
Where the analog is very like minimalistic, very, very sleek, this kind of leans more into the aesthetic of an original N64.
Yeah.
A little
Play
loud.
It loud. Yeah.
It's got that same kind of form factor and everything. You've got your
that a lot.
Power button. This controls your menu. It's like a dial. It's got a little like RGB light bar at the front that kind of illuminates your game art, which is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's actually like an eject button, which is
like on a Super Nintendo.
Kind of nice.
Yeah.
So where you can, kind of one-handed, and this thing is actually pretty decent.
Oh,
it
wow.
Pops it right out of there.
Like it flew right in your hand.
It did. What game is that? It looked like 1080. What game was that?
That's 1080.
1080 snowboarding. I saw it real fast.
1080. So yeah, I haven't tried it yet, but this my idea for this console was to go out more into the living room anyway. To have a little bit more accessibility with some of these games.
Yeah.
And be able to play them a little bit more easily when people come over. And that way I don't have to worry about any kind of upscaling or anything.
That's where my analog's at.
It's already going to have.
Yeah, my analog's out in the living room.
It's already going to. And it's got a lot of the same from what I've seen in reviews, a lot of the same, like CRT filters, and
Yeah.
you can turn off the bilinear filtering and change, this and that and the other. So I'm sure I'll start something up and just mess around with the settings for like an hour just to see
Yeah.
exactly how I like it. But
They've done a lot with that firmware. Like they were sending review copies
Mhm.
to YouTube influencers. I don't even know what to call them anymore. But people
Yeah.
who would put that stuff through its paces, and some folks were like, it's not there yet. Here's the differences. Here's how it is compared to real hardware. But it seems like that thing's come a long way. I thought
Yeah,
for some reason it was going to have like S-Video out or some other sort of analog connectivity, but it's HDMI, just like the analog
it's HDMI.
product.
So they
Yeah.
apparently are going to offer a separate like breakout box
Okay.
as well
That's what it
at
is.
somewhere down the road to where
Yeah.
you can plug that HDMI into there, and it will break out to either component or S-Video, or I think it's going to have a couple different outputs on it to where
Yeah.
you can still hook it up to a older television if you want to.
Some sort of digital analog converter.
Which is, that's more options. That's freaking awesome. This company too, Mod Retro, they did the chromatic Game Boy, and they also like re-released certain games. Like I know they had, what was it, like Super G or G Force or something like that, and Buck Bumble and something else.
Re-release of Buck
they
Bumble,
had.
just what we needed. That Extreme G.
So let me see.
That Extreme G Racer, I think, is like a combo
Turbo
pack
Fusion.
Turbo Fusion. It's two SKUs
So
in one.
Xeno Crisis, Turbo Fusion, that's Extreme G, and Buck Bumble. And they're about $50 a piece for those reproduction carts, which I feel like most of those you could probably find at a decent price at mom and pop game shop or something like that,
or already on a summer cart. My summer cart 64.
Yeah, and yes, apparently summer carts, other flash carts work with this, so that's definitely something I'm going to be trying. The one thing I didn't wind up getting, but I might wind up dipping back into, is the Pro controller for this device that Mod Retro offers. Is supposed to be like super premium. And I've seen people talking about it. It's got the same kind of schemes as far as color wise to match your consoles. You can play either wirelessly, or it's got a cable that you can run to the console. I don't think it has like expansion support yet, but there's like this little exchangeable thing at the bottom of it that they showed off. But it's like they said it just feels extremely good in your hands. It's like got aluminum buttons for like the triggers and everything, and just the ergonomics of it are really nice. So it's piqued my interest. It might be something I go back and buy and try out. But I mean, in the meantime, I've got plenty of N64 controllers, and those who was that did the like the Hori style controllers. They kind of resurrected that
the
a couple years ago.
Tribute 64.
The Tribute.
Was that Hyperkin?
And all that. It was.
I love
probably
those.
Yeah, I think it was Hyperkin.
God, I love that. That's a good fucking controller. I can't afford one of the Hori ones.
Controller.
Yeah, but that man.
Oh yeah, the original.
Awesome.
But
the 8-bit DO ones that work for the analog, I think, also work for this thing, and that is a great controller.
That's the other thing. You can Bluetooth technically any controller to this thing, so it's pure preference.
That's very cool.
So yeah, I'm definitely now that it's the weekend, probably gonna plug this thing up and throw some me and the family have some good old 007 action going on the TV. As long as nobody picks Odd Job, they know who they are.
Oh god,
they're not allowed to pick Odd Job.
I just saw Jeff
Nobody's
Grossman
allowed
played
to
it.
pick Odd Job.
He played GoldenEye today, so it's on his ranking. He's ranking all the N64 games.
I don't understand the Odd Job reference. Because I haven't really played GoldenEye, so.
Okay.
He's I think he's legally canonically now classified as, if you choose Odd Job, you're cheating.
It's OP.
He's shorter
his
than everybody
hitbox,
else.
because he's shorter.
Yeah.
His hitbox is like lower.
Yeah. He's not just a skin. He's not just like we have the same opportunity to shoot each other. He's actually like way smaller in the game, so he's harder to hit. You have to aim down. It doesn't auto lock on him like it does everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know who you
especially
are.
for something like slaps. If you do slaps only and turn the health way down, like he's got the advantage because he can just run up and hit you in the kneecaps and you're dead, and you're sitting there and you're like trying to aim down and hit him.
If you see him coming, you got murdered and it was somebody like way lower than your. Yeah, it was way lower than what you can see. Fucking Odd Job. Man, y'all play some GoldenEye. That sounds like a good time.
Oh yeah, that's definitely what one of the first things I want to pop in. Of course, I'll throw in like Mario 64 and Mario Kart and whatnot, but yeah, definitely GoldenEye is getting thrown in this thing. I want to see how that looks in 4K.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still going to look like an N64 game, of course. There's only so much that you can do, but it's going to look. I want to see what this machine can do.
It's awesome we've gotten GoldenEye on so many different things when it was just a lost game for years and years and years, like licensing hell. And we knew of the existence of that 360 port. They did that same 4J Studios did Perfect Dark, but it just it languished, and then it's like the door got opened. Was it Nintendo figured something out? It was up to them, right?
Yeah, I think it's because their working relationship between all the Rare games and stuff like that. Because remember, they were kind of coexisting back and forth, sharing IPs.
Yeah. Yep. They made it work, and everybody got a copy of GoldenEye on your respective thing.
But that device you have is region free, right, Brent?
Yes. Yeah. And I do have some Japanese games as well.
No, the most important question I have is do you have any PAL games?
Oh.
Ooh. No. That would be interesting.
How does that shit
see
run?
How those run.
Yeah.
Is it that same one you played, Cesar? No, you were playing a Japanese game on there.
Yeah. Well, it does have overclocking as well. This machine will overclock because I think they added overclocking like days before technically that it fully released on sale
or came out.
So yeah.
How much is because it
technically? So it released and like shipped the same day.
Because GameStop's got the exclusive color, right? Is that the one you got?
I don't know. I don't know if they did get an exclusive color.
Yeah, it's like they got some exclusive color.
Interesting.
Okay.
Because I was just looking at the website. Oh, I see that. They got like a gray one. That's interesting.
Brent, you're gonna have two of them.
Yeah, it's like a smoke. It's like a smoke one, right? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. I'm like, I don't know why they didn't do like a gray or a smoke. And I'm
shit,
at that
does
now.
look good.
Damn, it looks good. But that all the actual colored ones, like the purple, the green and greenish yellow, and the red are those colors pop so nice.
Yeah, your red is clean.
So
it's a good looking device.
I signed up and got in the early bird pricing and was able to get the device for $199.
Okay.
But it does retail for $229. So
outside of
and
the
I know
early
the
bird
analog's
pricing.
the analog's like what, 260 or something like that.
Ooh, I can't even remember. I jumped on it as soon as it went live, and then they shipped it like 16, 18 months later.
Analog 64. 269. So yeah, 270.
We have options on the N64 consoles out there. You can get a brand new N64 system to play on a modern set.
Full FPGA. This is the one thing I do like about between the two was just the fact that this one is a lot easier to get into. You can actually see the screw holes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And if you need to get into this one, it's fairly simple.
I like that.
I know the analog is a little bit more sealed up from what I have seen, but I don't know. It seems like both are very valid machines. Of course, analog always makes great and amazing products. So
This is the only one of theirs I've ever gotten. I know friend of the show Michael got the Super Nintendo and Genesis and some of their other products back in the day. Didn't they start off like they gutted NES systems, like they were actual NES chips in one of those?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think so.
that first thing. Yep. All right, Brent, is that it for you?
That's it for
Is
me.
that it for us, gents? Anything else we want to throw out there? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this week, and we will catch you next week. Bye.
See ya.
Adios.